Hey, what are you looking at? I'm within my rights. Shall not be infringed.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey man, that's cool, but that isn't what we should be doing.
Well, if you're so damn smart, what should we do?
Well, first of all, you can't convince people they shouldn't be afraid of you by frightening them. You don't want to lose them before you have the opportunity to win them over.
Typical. There you go telling me what I can't do, not what I can do.
Vote.
Okay, smartass, that's obvious, but they don't listen to us anyway.
Write your representatives. Don't forget to write your representatives.
During the onslaught of anti-gun legislation in early 2013, both state and federal representatives received a huge influx of emails from people primarily against this legislation.
Yeah, but the representatives don't read those. They know their constituents don't bother to write.
Yes, but they also know that the ones who write are also the most likely to vote, and that motivates them.
Okay, so letters can and do help. I guess I could get in the habit of writing regularly. Maybe even when there's no crisis. That would let them know we're watching. Maybe even influence the legislation they propose. But do you really think that's going to be enough?
Join and donate to gun right groups. Don't forget to join and donate to gun right groups.
You know, if you think about it, only about 8% of gun owners actually belong to a gun rights group, and if we could increase that to even 20%, we would be unstoppable.
Yeah, well, they're too soft. I don't always agree with them.
Okay, well then join a different one. Or join one and then vote for the board members that see more eye to eye with you. Personally, I look for the group that yields the best results, not necessarily the one that agrees with me on every topic.
Well, I can see that, but the long-term plan takes place in the court of public opinion, and the media is trying to paint gun owners as the problem, make us look socially unacceptable to own a gun. If these efforts are successful in time, they could repeal the Second Amendment. Hey man, no legislation's permanent. I need to get people used to seeing guns.
And the best way to do that is to set a good example.
The media likes to paint gun owners as irresponsible lunatics and fanatics.
Hey!
I know nothing could be further from the truth, but what I'm saying is, if we want to start convincing people otherwise, we need to start setting a good example as productive, responsible citizens. We need to act in a way that commands respect.
Okay, but a good example is only valuable if people know you're a gun owner.
Well then take opportunities to talk to them about guns. Maybe gently correct them on their fallacies. But the most important thing is to do so respectfully and logically.
That may help now, but the way they're brainwashing our kids, we're doomed.
Change school policies.
Yeah, I've heard the stories about kids getting expelled or even arrested for representations of guns, such as pictures, t-shirts, or even their finger. I don't know where these policies stem from, an irrational fear of guns or a concerted effort to create that fear, but the result's the same. It promotes a bias against guns in our children.
Remember though, that these policies are set at the local level. If this kind of thing is happening at your children's schools, then go to the board meetings and speak out against them.
I suppose you want me to speak respectfully and logically or support people that are doing it, but my kids are in a reasonable school. I don't have to worry about it.
Well, maybe work to get gun safety classes in your schools. Don't assume it's beyond our reach. Those who show up get to make the rules.
Okay, I get all that, but gun owners are a minority. What can we do about that?
Get new people into shooting.
This is the most powerful thing we can do to preserve our rights. Most of the people that possess an irrational fear of guns have never really had positive exposure to them.
That's true. Their only exposure's been on the news, so they associate them with crime and violence.
Well, by showing people who are totally unfamiliar with firearms that they can be used safely and can even be fun, it will arm them against the, quote, guns are evil arguments, and often even creates an ally.
Okay, man. I see your points. I guess I have some work to do. That dude's weird. What's with all the singing?